Good day everyone, Aljan here. Today we're going to take a look at Safer VPN. Safer VPN is a virtual private network service that provides boundless online access in a safe and secure way with their bank level security. So Safer VPN is based in Tel Aviv, Israel, and was founded together by, I'm going to try to pronounce these names as best as I can, Amit Bareket and Sagi Gidali. Safer Social Ltd, which is their company name, and it was founded back in 2013. So they are kind of relatively new compared to the other VPNs, but we're going to see how well they stack up with the rest of the VPNs available. So today we're just going to take a look at some of its features and available plans. Then we're going to learn how to install and use the product and see how safe it truly is. So with that out of the way, let's get started. Alright, so let's go ahead and start with their website as always. And it shows here, actually as soon as I opened the website itself, I already got a message from, I guess this is a live chat here at the bottom. So we can actually chat with the support, so that's kind of nice, a nice feature. Live chat support, always welcome. But we're gonna take a look at some of the basic features that they have for their website for now before we get into that. So of course, as with all VPNs, they always brag about their fast VPN, so kind of something that you expect there. Apparently they've been talked about in many different news articles, so that's pretty nice. And you can, let's see, so some of their basic features include a 256-bit encryption and a kill switch, so that's very nice. Let's go ahead and keep scrolling here. They're also located in 34 different countries, so that's pretty low, but that's also understandable given how relatively new they are as a company, at least compared to the other VPNs anyway. And of course, they also, let's keep moving here. I think, yeah, there we go. So they support up to 5 connections with just one account. And they do have some other advanced features as well, such as smart Wi-Fi protection, which is, I think, somewhere here. Yeah, there we go. So, of course, no logging policy. That's a pretty standard feature for most VPNs. And as I mentioned earlier, they also have live support chat, which is always nice. That's about it for that. Let's go ahead and go over some of the features. If you go to the bottom of the page, they only show the year pricings, but they do actually have a 1 month trial one. Well, not free trial, but they do have the 1 month plan. I did find out that they do actually have a free trial, so you just need to input your email and then start your free trial. So it's a 24-hour trial. We're going to be doing that in a little bit, and then we're going to see how safe this service actually is and how well it's going to work with our streaming services, mainly just Netflix. So we're going to take a look at that in a little bit. But first, let's take a look at what other people have to say about their this service. So we take a look at trustpilot.com, where we usually go and check. For the most part, a lot of people think it's pretty good. Pretty overall, it's pretty nice. So they explain step by step, so that's good. So they have a pretty decent support service, at least from yeah. So that's pretty nice, and yeah, I haven't seen much other problems here. Let's take a look at some of the negative feedback, and see. So, all caps here. So they do have some complaints about the product, but they do respond right away. Apparently Netflix doesn't work, but we're going to test that afterwards and see if that is true. Yeah, so I'm seeing some support issues here. It looks like, yeah, service is okay, so that's okay, not bad, I guess. I guess so. Supports have deteriorated, so maybe perhaps it hasn't been as good as before in recent events. I don't know. This was also back last year. Let's actually take a look at the newer reviews and see what they say. So maybe they've improved since last year. Who knows? Um, okay. So okay, that's good. So 2 days ago. So very recent. So actually, I guess they do have they have improved since last year. So that's kind of nice. Anyway, let's go ahead and that's it for the reviews. Let's actually go and try this one really quick. We'll be doing the free trial for this one, and then we'll see. All right, so we actually just finished signing up here. We're gonna take a look at our email and see the confirmation, and then we'll just click this one to activate our trial. And then we'll just input our password here. Let's do... Alright, then we'll just click next. Let's close this one. And we'll save that for now. Alright, now we have the download page here, so we can go ahead and download that. And click. Alright, so we have the different options here. So we can select from either Windows, Mac OS, Android, iOS. You can even get the extensions for Google Chrome and Firefox, so that's pretty good. We're currently using the Windows version, so we're going to download that, and then we'll get that started. Alright, and then it downloaded pretty quick. We can start doing that. We'll just say yes. Alright, so now we are on the setup page. We'll just click next here, install it in the usual place, and then you can look through here if you like, and then we'll just click install. And we should be good. Just wait for it to download, and we should be set. All right. So. All right, so it's done installing. We can just close this up. All right, so now we are on the app itself. So let's log in really quick. Oops. All right, great. There we go. Now we are now connected. We can actually automatically connect somewhere. So this is Singapore. Let's connect somewhere and see how well it is. Oh. I don't want that. Alright, so we are connected in Singapore currently. Let's go ahead and, or sorry, not Singapore, Hong Kong. That is a big whoopsie. Let's go ahead and take a look at settings. So we can have this start on upon Windows startup, and then we can have it start minimized. have notifications, but I generally like to keep that off. Automatically send crash reports to help us improve. Yeah, sure. And then protocols, we have different ones. We're currently using the free version, so we won't be able to change these, but you do have the OpenVPN, IKEv2, L2TP over IPsec, which is nice, PPTP. We've seen that protocol quite a few times with some of the other higher end or top VPNs also. And then they also have auto Wi-Fi, so that will secure your Wi-Fi connections as well. So if you're using other devices, that's kind of nice. And of course, they have the kill switch available, so we'll be able to manage all of our private information much more efficiently and more securely. And then they also have the support, so you can either go to the FAQ, get your support ticket, or actually you can even run a speed test. So let's do that. On a server. Alright, let's do a quick speed test here with the VPN on. Not bad. At least for Philippine standards, this is not bad. Alright, great. Close that up. All right, actually not bad. So that's pretty good. Let's go ahead and actually test this using no disconnect really quick. Okay, sure. Bye. Disconnect. All right, let's try that again. Let's try without. Let's do that again. Refresh. Okay. So that's kind of a big difference right there with a regular speed without the VPN on. That's kind of understandable. It will slow down your internet relative to where you're connected. So yeah, that's kind of a big difference. All right. Yeah, this is the automatic connection, but we can probably we'll just select a different location. Yeah, there we go. So yeah, that is our speed without the VPN. So that's pretty quick compared to earlier. Yeah, that's kind of a big difference there. But first, let's keep this one on. And then let's try a different server. Let's go to, so there is a, yeah, they have the streaming optimized servers, so that's pretty nice. So we can connect to that. What else do they have? So there's quite a few other places. So yeah, that's pretty good. Okay, all right. So there's some optimization here. So if you want to use this for streaming, you can do that. We'll be doing that actually right now after we connect to this. All right, so we're now connected. I actually want to try seeing how well the connection is. All right, let's do a speed test comparison. Connecting. Ooh, that's going to be bad news. Yeah. Well, we are connected very far away, so oh boy, that speed. Oh, it's going up though. It's getting there. Wow, it just keeps going. Not bad. It's about the same as earlier with the Hong Kong one, so that's pretty interesting. Our upload speeds are a bit subpar compared to our upload speed. It is consistent though, but just very slow, at least in this testing. We're going to be mostly using this for downloading, I assume, anyway, so it's not too big of a problem. It's not even showing the final result here. Alright, well, we'll just skip that for now. We'll take a look at it again later. So let's go ahead and try Netflix. Alright, so as my usual testing, we're going to be doing, we're going to be using Lucifer as an example. So this is with the US server. Okay, that's loaded up pretty quickly. And it's loading up. Yep, it's yeah, not bad actually. I can watch. This is definitely doable. Let's mute that. All right. Yeah. So that looks like it's going fine. Let's go ahead and try a different server. Can we jump without disconnecting? No, we have to actually disconnect. Unless, no, yeah, we actually have to disconnect. Let's try Canada and connect to there. Alright. Okay, oh, yeah, we are now connected. So let's try that one more time. I'm assuming this won't work because it's in Canada. Sometimes it doesn't connect, sometimes it does. So we'll see with this one. Yeah, so Canada sometimes is iffy depending on the VPN you're using. So let's go ahead and try UK. I assume this will work with UK. Generally, Lucifer can only be watched through US servers, so we're not connected. Let's go ahead and do that one more time. Yeah, all right. So as I figured, you can only use the US server, but it is also optimized for streaming. They also have other connections here, so if you'd like to check that, you can try that as well. So, and that was Hong Kong. My bad. I'm not very familiar with these flags, especially the Asian ones. That's basically our testing for the connection. So let's go ahead and disconnect really quick. All right. I think did we cover everything? Yeah, we already covered everything on the settings menu, and we can get an upgrade. So we can try the 1 month service or whatever service suits you, and that's about it for that. Let's go ahead and cover everything that we've gone through. So the app itself is actually pretty easy to use. The prices are, I mean, it's pretty affordable compared to the other services out there. So that's pretty nice. And then they also are pretty user-friendly. From what I've experienced so far, it's pretty easy. There's not a lot of finagling around with the app itself, so that's kind of nice. They have high quality security, since given how they do have the various protocols that are available. Oh, we can access it now, so that's great. Earlier I couldn't access it, but now it seems okay. So that's very good. Even in free trial, you can change up the protocol, so that's pretty nice. They have live chat support available. That's also a welcome feature. As always, they have the 30-day money-back guarantee, and they do have the 24-hour free trial available as well. As for bad parts about this, I haven't really seen much of anything yet. According to the people who have sent a bad review, it's usually support related. That part is inconsistent though, because I have seen both good and bad support experiences. The bad ones are also a little bit older, since they were mostly from last year. They could have improved since then. Other bad reviews I've noticed were if you're using this in China, you will have some connection issues. But that's kind of a normal thing when it comes to China. VPNs tend to have trouble working in that location. So if you are living there or traveling there, you might have to try a different VPN. So there is that. I didn't really see a lot of problems, so I think it's overall pretty decent. They have been, I mean, they're kind of relatively new, so there's not a lot of, there's not as much servers, but it's still pretty decent. They do have their streaming optimization. That's also very nice to have. So if you want to give it a try, definitely try out their free trial. It's 24 hours, so pretty short, but I think that's a good enough time to try a VPN. So go ahead and do that. And that's all we have for... Actually, before we do that, let's do a quick rating. I would say it's not perfect, but it does have a lot of really nice features, very user-friendly as well. I wouldn't give it a perfect, as I said. Maybe I'll give it a 4 out of 5 for this one, at least based on the free trial experience I had. Maybe 3.5 with the Netflix, but that's only because they have a small amount of servers. So maybe in the future, when they have more servers, it will be better. So that's all we have for today, guys. Hope this video was of some help to you. Definitely check out some of the other videos we have on the channel. And I've been Elgin. I'll see you guys next time.